What's up, everybody? This is William the Creator, and today we're doing a review. Now, it's not a review, but mostly our prediction on the Golden Globe before the actual award show comes on at 7 o'clock p.m. tonight on, I guess, CBS or wherever our channel are with the news or whatever. I don't know what channel. I know it's going to start right after the Broncos football game from what I saw. But this is our 82nd Golden Globe award show. So we're going to be going through the ballot. I know this is going to be a little bit confusing how to do this because the way I'm trying to do this is kind of hard to see the words if I'm trying to zoom out and trying to make it smaller. So doing it bigger like this, I can see the name. So I'll be working around this. So just, guys, just bear with me. Just bear with me on this. This is going to be tough. So let's do this. So I don't know if you guys like the Golden Globe, Oscars. I don't know. I've been watching it for over a decade. Every single one of the award shows and stuff, and it's fun watching it. I know people think it's boring. People think, oh, this is just a way to celebrate celebrities. People think, oh, this is not worth watching. To me, it's like, hey, they're celebrating movies that are worth celebrating, that are good, that came out the years that it was released, and I just like that. And it shows people actual movies that are out there that are good, because there are movies at the Golden Globe and Oscar where people never heard of or seen before, and they're like so good that when they see the Oscar or Golden Globe, they're like, okay, they said that's a good movie, and they go watch the movie. That's how I look at it. It's a way to promote those good artistic movies, like more so like A24 movies, or one of those underground movies that people don't know about, or even one of those that people just don't see a trailer for, and it's like, I don't want to watch this, and then see that it wins an award, and like, okay, I'm going to watch this because it got a good actor, got a good actress, it got a good writing to it, a good director, because what it won, and then people be like, oh, that's cool, or because it got nominated, and be like, oh, okay, it'll be worth watching. So instead of that, instead of me blabbing so much about the Golden Globe and all these award shows, let's go on to this, my prediction on what might win tonight. So the first one here, just bear with me, this is kind of confusing, but we will get through this. We will get through this. So, best motion picture drama. So I didn't see all these movies except for one on there. There's only one on there, and we'll get to it. So the first one is A Complete Unknown, which is the movie based about Bob Dylan, which is the actor that's playing him is Timothy Chalamet, which he's really a good actor. He's from Dune Part 2, and also he plays the new Willy Wonka in the movie Wonka that came out last year in December. Not last year, not 2024, but 2023. But yeah, A Complete Unknown. I heard that was good. I haven't seen it yet, but I need to check it out. Conclave, which is basically a true story based on the Pope, which I heard was good too. The guy, I forgot who the actor's playing in it, but he's a good actor. God, he was who was he in? I can't get his name, but I know he is. Now, Dune Part 2, I did see that. That was a good movie. With the same actor was in that plays Bob Dylan in The Complete Unknown, Timothy Chalamet, and also Zendaya's in there, Tom Holland's girlfriend, and she was good in it too. My favorite character in that whole movie, actually, to me, was what's that character? The guy, Austin Butler's character, that guy that played the Elvis, his character. He was pretty cool in that movie, Dune Part 2. Nickel Boys, which is I guess it's like a movie that hasn't been big or anything like that, but I was reading the synopsis on it a while back, and it's about they guess two best friends who goes to integrated school, basically during like the 50s or 60s, when the blacks and whites are going to school together now, and for the first time, and they gotta fight through conflict or go through conflict of that type of situation. But that's what the Nickel Boys is about. And then we got September 5th, which should be coming out. Was it January 17th, the same day that Wolfman comes out? Well, I do want to see Wolfman, but it's basically about the Olympics being hostage by terrorists, and then the news people that are investigating, that were doing the Olympics on the news, sees this happening, then they're trying to get their scoop on the September 5th hostage at the Olympics, and then it's just go crazy. And then The Brutalist, which has Adrian Brody in it, which is based about the immigration of the is it Jews, or I think it's Jews. I don't know. It's one of the people from Europe comes to America for the first time, and it shows them living in America, trying to get adjusted in America, and also seeing how they are the ones that help build America to the way it is and stuff. And it shows you all that kind of structure. And the movie is 3 hours and 35 minutes long. So if I gotta choose one of these, even though the only one I watch is Dune, I'll probably be going with The Brutalist, because I heard that movie right there is really, really good, and I do want to see it. And plus, I love Adrian Brody. He's a really good actor. If I think that's what I'm thinking going to win, that might win. I don't know. Most of the time, I think mostly they'll be going after something kind of like the complete unknown because Timothy Chatwin, Bob Dylan, he's famous, and I don't know. I don't want to say it, but probably a bunch of old white men might go after that movie. But they might go after something like this, The Brutalist, because it's an artistic movie. Now, another one that could be, could win for Best Picture Drama could be Conclave, because, it is a religious type movie. And the last religious movie that got nominated at the Oscar, well, basically at the Oscar and won Best Picture it's not technically not religious, but it's about a journalist, people going after. Was it Christianity or was it Catholic? But they were going after a priest that is a child molester. So the movie was called Spotlight. I forgot what year it came out, but it did win Best Picture at the Oscar. So, but this is different. I'm not comparing the two because that one's kind of a little bit darker. Conclave is PG, based on the Pope, so it's more innocent. So, as I said, that could probably win. But my prediction will be probably The Brutalist, and I can't wait to see that one. 3 hours and 35 minutes long. I'm not watching that in theaters. No, guys. No way. That's something I'll be watching at home on my couch, in my bed, or somewhere in my house on my big screen with a big sound system. So let's go move into the next one, which would be Best Picture for Musical and Comedy. So technically, I haven't seen none of these. I haven't seen none of them, but there are some on here I do want to see. So the first one would be A Real Pain, which has Jesse Eisenberg, and I forgot who the other actor is that's in it. He's the, oh God, what's his name? Oh, he's a really good actor. He's not that big or known, but he's a good actor. But I heard that was good. Anora is the one I want to see. It has that chick from she was in that's the latest screen, not the last screen that came out. The screen before with the dude from The Boys. Gosh, I forgot what that dude's name is, but she was one of the killers that was with the guy killing her friends and stuff. But she's in there as Anora, which is based about a girl who's a stripper. Was it in Europe or something? Not Europe. No, she was a stripper in New York, and she married some dude, and they moved to Russia. And the dude the dude's parents who heard about his marriage to a stripper, or who he moved to Russia with her, trying to bring him back to America and trying to break up the relationship. It's some type of drama like that, but I heard it's really good. Challengers, that's the Zendaya movie with her as the tennis player with the two guys that I guess she's training or likes her. I'm not into something like that. That's not my type of pie of movie, but if I have to watch it, I will have to watch it, just in case. If it does win, if not, I'll still watch it because I know it's going to be nominated for an Oscar too. I don't know about the Emile Parisa. I know that's a movie from France, from Europe. These are France, Spanish. It's one of those countries in Europe. I just know it's a European movie. And I mean, I heard a little bit about it. I don't know what's it about, but I don't know who's in it, so I don't know for sure. Now, The Substance, that's something I want to see. That is a horror movie. It's actually body horror. That's another genre for horror, which is basically the deformation of the body, and so the grotesque and the disgusting part of it. But I heard that's supposed to be a good one. And then also Wicked, which I also want to see Wicked, which is basically the Ariana Grande, and I forgot what the black chick name is. She's a good actress too. But it's that kind of like the sing-along, the musical movie of The Wizard of Oz. So, if it's for Best Picture musical comedy, I'd be going with Anora, because Anora, it's getting it got a lot of praise all last year for how good it is, and it got a bunch of high ratings. So, and that's definitely what I want to see. If the one movie that probably might win, I'll probably be saying Anora still. I mean, they might go fight for Wicked because how big Wicked was, but at the same time, I mean, I think it's gonna be Anora. Now, Substance, that would be cool with that one because it is technically a horror movie, and if a horror movie win Best Musical Comedy, it'd be cool. I don't know why it's considered a comedy, because from what I'm saw from clips and stuff, it looks like a serious body horror of deformation, and Demi Moore does a good job acting in it, so that's probably one reason I want to watch is her, and then the girl that plays her younger version is, what's her name, like Margaret Qualley, or Qualley, I don't know. She was in my game that I like to play that came out 2021, I believe, was Death Stranding by Hideo Kojima. So particularly, I want to see this movie. It's coming out on DVD on January 21st with Venom: The Last Dance and Smile 2. So I hope I can get that and I'll watch that. But for my prediction, hopefully it'll be Anora that will win Best Picture in Comedy. I don't know why it's nominated for this category, but because it's not musical and it's definitely not a comedy. It's more of a drama. But we don't know how other people think. So the next one, cinematic and box office achievement. So we got Alien Romulus, which is a good movie, by the way. I saw that on my birthday by my friend. Beetlejuice, which is on Max. So I will get a chance to get around to watching that. Deadpool and Wolverine, which is also a really good movie. Gladiator 2, which it was, like I said in my review, you saw my review on Gladiator 2. It was decent, but I mean, it doesn't live up to the first one. Inside Out 2, which I heard is really good. I can go on Disney Plus and watch that. The Wild Robot, which I heard that is really good. Twisters and Wicked. Now, this one will be kind of hard because I mean the movie I like it on the most is mostly Deadpool Wolverine. Like I said, Gladiator 2 was decent. I do love Alien Romulus, but I cannot see it as a cinematic and box office achievement. If anything, I'm thinking they're going to either go with Wicked or Inside Out 2 because, those are mostly the two they'd be going for because of how big those were. They could go with Deadpool Wolverine. I mean, because it is Marvel, but most of the time, these go to these awards, so they rarely go after superhero movies or want to choose superhero movies. So my prediction definitely be going towards probably Wicked or Inside Out 2. Probably Wicked is going to win because that had the biggest phase, even though Inside Out 2 made more money than Wicked because Inside Out 2 made close to $700 million in the U.S. and then around the world it's like number 7, number 8 in the top 10 highest grossing movie of all times right now. So I mean, it used to be one of those, and Deadpool's right behind it. It was like number 16 or 17, 16 or 17, I believe. That's getting up there. But it either be by those two. If not, it might be Deadpool Wolverine. But let's move on to the next one. Best Motion Picture Animated. Now this one is going to be. This is basically on the animation for Best Picture. So let's see. Flow, which I heard is really good. That's that's the one with the black cat. I didn't see the trailer. I didn't see the movie, but I know what it is. I've seen pictures of it. Of course, Inside Out 2 again. Memoir of a Snail. Never heard of it, but I'll look that up. Moana 2, which I heard it was good, but at the same time I heard people say it was not good. And then plus at the same time when Disney was making it, it was supposed to be a TV show, not a movie. So that's the other reason why you can see on the percentage of Rotten Tomatoes, it got a 61% and not a high rating like the other anime movies. The Wild Robot, which I can see that one probably winning out of the, all of them. And then the Wallace and Gromit Vengeance Most Foul, which has 100% Rotten Tomato, 100% Rotten Tomato. I don't know I think it's on Netflix. I don't know. I gotta look it up where it's on. But if I choose out all of these, I'll be going with the Wild Robot or Flow. Probably the Wild Robot because I heard that was good. But most of the time, I think they'd be going towards Inside Out 2 because, that was the biggest Disney movie of all year. And the award show, they love choosing Disney movies. I mean, if you watch every award show where a Disney movie got nominated, it was always Disney. I think there was one year where a Disney movie that was good did get nominated, but another movie from another animation company actually won that award. So, but yeah, for the Golden Globe and Oscar, I think Inside Out 2 is going to be their choice. For me, I want it to be the Wild Robot. Okay. Let's see. The next one is Motion Picture, non-English language. So I didn't see any of these. These are movies from other countries. I don't know what country they're from, but we will still go through it and we'll see what they are. So, All We Imagined as Light. Okay. The Emily Peraza, I'm Still Here, The Girl with the Needle, The Seed of the Scar Fig, and Vermiligo. Yeah. I see how the first one got 100% rating. That's kind of crazy. Like I said, I don't know for sure. I think it's probably going to be this one because this one's already been nominated up here for Best Drama. You see right here, well, not Best Drama, like here, Best Musical and Comedy. So if it's got nominated for Best Musical Comedy, then that definitely might win Best Motion Picture for non-English language. So that's my prediction. And if anything, I think that's what they're going to go with. I mean, they could be going with the one that has the highest rating, but most of the time, they don't go by the rating of what the movie got. They go by how good the movie is and their prediction on what they wanted. And for this one to be nominated in the one of the main category, biggest categories, it's probably going to win this category too. So let's move on. Best performance by an actress in a motion picture drama. So we got Angelina Jolie and Maria. Never seen it, but she's a good actress. Fernanda Torres. I'm sorry if I pronounced her name wrong. I'm Still Here. like I said, that's the movie that was nominated in the Best Picture non-English category. So I don't know for sure who that is. Kate Winslet. Winslet. I don't know. I'm sorry. That's not probably sound like I'm about to say the other word, but I would say Kate Wynn. Kate Wynn. How about that? Kate Wynn and Lee. I think Lee is that movie that's it's not on Peacock. I think it's on Apple. It's about the journalist woman that goes into the wars to take photographs and stuff. I think that was it's a true story based on the actual photographer named Lee, the journalist of the military. She goes out into different wars areas and take pictures. So I think that's what it's about. Nicole Kidman and Baby Girl. I just saw the trailer for Baby Girl on Facebook the other day. Not my type of movie. But I mean, it looks good, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it or not. But it's basically about a woman who, I don't know if she's the owner of a firm or something in New York, and some young kid that starts working for her. They two start a relationship. So that's basically what it's about, and how it's basically will cause tensions and stuff in her family and in her company and in the employees around her. So I don't know for sure I want to watch that. I don't know if it's gonna win or not. But see, the next one is The Last Showgirl with Pamela Anderson. I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing it wrong. And then Tilda Swinton in The Room Next Door, which she's a good actress too. So I haven't seen all these movies. Only one I could see that could be the one that could possibly win for Best Actress would be Nicole Kidman and Baby Girl, because I've seen a lot of promotion for that. But instead of that, I will say that the one that could possibly win will be I probably still say Nicole Kidman. I think that's who they might go for, but I could be wrong. They could be going after someone else. But that's probably be my prediction, be Nicole Kidman for Baby Girl and stuff, since it's still in theaters. It came out on Christmas. It came out on the same day that A Complete Unknown came out. So, but other than that, I don't know about any others. I mean, the one about Lee, I know that looks like a good movie. The Last Showgirl should be coming out in theaters, like I said, probably next week. But I don't know anything about it. And yeah, okay, let's move on. Sorry, this is gonna be confusing. This is covering my face. Let me make this smaller. Make this smaller. Oh God, there we go. Okay. So let me move around to the corner over here and give me some room so you guys can see me. There we go. Oh, snap. Oh God, there we go. All right. So, best performance by an actor. In a motion picture drama. So we got over here Adrian Brody in The Brutalist, which I might be going after him. That looks like he'll be a good choice. Coleman Domingo in Sing Sing, which is the A24 movie, which I heard that one is pretty good. Then we got Daniel Craig in Queer. Queer is a movie that's really underrated. You know, a lot of people want to go watch it. It's basically about It's an A24 movie about a gay guy who falls in love with another gay guy, and then they got like a weird bunch of stuff added to it. Because you know how A24 movies are, they add a lot of stuff to it. So it's crazy. That's the guy's name, Ralph Fiennes. He's supposed to be in 28 Years Later movie that's coming out in June, that zombie movie. But yeah, that's him. He's the main guy that plays the Pope. So Sebastian Stan in The Apprentice, which I'm not gonna watch that movie at all. That movie is based on technically the life of, I don't want to say his name. I don't care. It's a politician movie, so I'm not gonna say nothing about it. You might all know who I'm talking about because I don't care. And then Timothy Chatwin from A Complete Unknown, him playing Bob Dylan. So if anything, I'd be going with Adrian Brody for The Brutalist, because that's supposed to be one of the greatest movies of this year from what a lot of critics are saying. Now, from what people that are voting for, not voting, but the people at the Golden Globe that be voting that wanted to win, I think it's going to be either probably this one, Timothy Chatwin from Complete Unknown, because I'm hearing a lot of buzz for that movie right now. Now, the other one that could win would be Coleman Domingo from Sing Sing, because I heard Sing Sing when it came out, in the ending of July into August. I heard that movie was pretty good. It didn't get that big, but I heard for A24 movie it was really good. But for me, it would be Adrian Brody, The Brutalist. That's my prediction, so hopefully he'll win. Now let's move on to best performance by an actress in a motion picture, musical or comedy. Now, this is where it gets strange, because the first movie on here, Night Bitch, with Amy Adams in it, has a 59% Rotten Tomato, which is a half rating, and the movie's already on Hulu. So for that to be nominated for best picture for a musical comedy, I guess because for a comedy, That's just weird as hell. That's just weird. Now, Cynthia Erivo, that's the black chick. I couldn't figure out her name earlier from Wicked. I heard she was good, so hopefully I'll go with her. But I'm not. But let me go down the list furthermore and see who else got nominated. Demi Moore from The Substance. I heard she was good. I don't know who this is. Carla Sofia Gascon. Damn, I don't know how to pronounce that. Mickey Madison for Honora, which that's who I might be going for, and then Zendaya for Challengers. So, if anything, I'll be going with Mickey Madison for Honora because of how much buzz it got, how much praise it got from the critics, and it's one of my movies I want to see because it's supposed to be a really good A24 movie. Now, the other person that they might go after will probably be Demi Moore for The Substance or Cynthia Erivo for Wicked, because how big Wicked is, and then Substance because of the performance of Demi Moore, because a lot of people in the horror community were talking about how good of a performance she did in that movie. So it's going to be either these two that they're going to choose. My prediction, hopefully, it'll be Mickey Madison. Best performance by a male actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy. We got Gabriel Labelli from the Saturday Night movie based on Saturday Night Live. Glenn Powellman from Hitman, which is that movie that was on Netflix. That came out during May, I believe. Hugh Grant from Heretics, which I want him to win because I heard Heretics was a really good movie and it was one of my top horror movies I want to see this year. Jesse Eisenberg from A Real Pain, which I hear was good. Jess Palman's Kinds of Kindness, which I didn't hear that much buzz when it came out. Even though people probably went to see it because the guy who directed it, his movie won a lot of stuff last year Oscar, not last year 2024, but 2023 Oscar. What's that movie called? It's the one with Emma Stone in it. God, it's the one that it had Mark Ruffalo, him in it, Emma Stone. It was from the same director. God, it's at the tip of my tongue. I know the movie names. But you know what I mean. It's basically from the same director that directed that movie, directed Kinds of Kindness. So let's see why he will get nominated for that. And then Sebastian Stan, A Different Man, which is the A24 movie about the actor who has plastic surgery on him after he looked like so deformed and stuff on his face. He got plastic surgery and he looked like a normal man, and I guess it shows some type of not complicity, but kind of like it's I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's one of those movies. But if anything, I'll be going with Hugh Grant for Heretics. But if I think they're going to choose for anyone out of the best musical or comedy, it's probably going to be Jesse Eisenberg for Real Pain, because out of all these actors who were in the movie, The Real Pain was nominated for best musical or drama, best picture for musical and drama technically. So that's who I'm thinking is going to win. But my prediction will be going for Hugh Grant for Heretics. So let's move on to the next one. Best performance by an actress in a supporting role in any motion picture. So on here we got Ariana Grande from Wicked, which I don't like Ariana Grande. I'm sorry. Felicity Jones for The Brutalist, which I hope she might actually win that one because she's The Brutalist. Isabel Rossellini from Conclave. Margaret Qualley from The Substance, which I heard she was also good in that movie too as a supporting character. Selena Gomez in that Amelia, that European movie, and of course Zoe Saldana. I'll be going with Felicity Jones for The Brutalist. I don't know. I want to see that movie. It's right now, as I saw the trailer for that and saw how people are praising it, it's on my list. But I want to see that and also The Substance. So I'll be going with these two, Margaret Qualley or Felicity Jones. If anything, I'm thinking they might choose Felicity Jones. If not, they might. Like I said, they might choose one of the two that I've chosen, because I cannot see Ariana Grande winning for Wicked, but I can see the girl from Conclave might win, and then I don't know about these two as supporting characters, but I had to, like I said, I had to watch the movie. Even though I don't want to watch it, I have to watch to see how it is and stuff, because that's basically how a movie critic does. So let's go on to the next one. Best performance by a male actor in a supporting role in any motion picture. So we got Denzel Washington in Gladiator 2, which like I said, he was good in Gladiator 2. Movie was not that good, but he was good in Gladiator 2. So I would say that. Edward Norton in A Complete Unknown, which I can see him winning that. Guy Pearce in The Brutalist, I can see him winning that too for that movie. Jeremy Strong, The Apprentice, which I don't care about The Apprentice movie, so no, I don't think so. Karen Cookland, that's the other guy. Karen Kukin, A Real Pain, and then of course Europe Borisov from Honora, which this is gonna be a tough one because you got Honora, supporting actor, which I heard he was good in that. Guy Pearce from The Brutalist was getting a lot of praise, and of course Edward Norton from A Complete Unknown, which from what I heard is also a good movie. So out of those three, that could have been chosen by the people who are doing the voting. I'm going to go with Guy Pearce for The Brutalist. So now y'all know, you can see why I'm going with The Brutalist, because that's one of the top movies I want to see right now. Besides, I already saw Nosferatu, but it didn't nominate Nosferatu for the Golden Globe because it was a little bit too late. Even though it came out on the same day as A Complete Unknown, I'm thinking of saving Nosferatu to be nominated for the Oscar. So, yeah, so Guy Pearce with The Brutalist would be my choice. Let's move on to the next category. Would be Best Director in Motion Picture. We got Bradley Colbert for The Brutalist, Coraline Fairgate for The Substance, Edward Berger for The Conclave, Jaquan Jacqueline, or I don't know how to pronounce the last name, but for the that's not the European movie. Just call it the European movie. Paula Kabadaya, All We Imagine as Light, and then of course Sean Baker for Nora, which I might be going with Sean Baker for Nora or Bradley Colbert for The Brutalist. I'm thinking it'd be this one here because I heard Brutalist script was good. Movie that's 3 hours and 35 minutes long, with good acting and stuff, and the good rating with a 97% Rotten Tomato. That might actually win, but they could also be going with probably Sean Baker. But who knows? I mean, this is going to be a tough category. Plus, with the girl with The Substance. The Substance was also a big movie of last year. So, let's move on to Best Screenplay Motion Picture. Bradley Colbert and Iona Fastvoy for The Brutalist. Colleen Fargate for The Substance. Jaquan. So basically, most of the same people like in the first one, except for we have Jesse Eisenberg for A Real Pain, because he did written the script for the Real Pain movie and acted in it too. So, if anything, like I said, the script I'll be going with probably The Brutalist, or it could be The Substance, because I heard The Substance script was so emotional impact based on the looks of celebrities, the one that look young and stuff, and especially with about a female who used an antidote to make her look young because she wants to be looking, because she's a model, and with her looking older and uglier, she couldn't do no more modeling gigs. So when she used the makeup, she got back into modeling, and then the more she does it, the more consequence it gets to her, and the more it starts affecting her body, and that's what The Substance is about. So it's like kind of like a big jab of a symbolism metaphor into the abuse, I guess, of looks. But other than that, I mean, that's what I heard. I haven't seen it, but I want to watch it because it's on my list of horror movies I want to see of last year. But I might be going with The Brutalist from this one because of how I heard how good the movie is. Now let's move on to Best Original Score for Motion Picture. Let's see. I forgot how to pronounce the name. Climate Nicole Camellia. Daniel Blumberg. The Brutalist. I'm chopping this up. Dang. Hans Zimmer, my home dog for Dune Part 2. Chris Bowers for The Wild Robot. Trent Reznor and actress Ross for Challengers, and Volker Bertelmann for Conclave. The only one I heard was the Dune Part 2 one. That's the only one I heard. I haven't heard The Wild Robot, but I heard that was good. And then The Brutalist, I heard that was probably really good. Oh man, these. That's why I need to go and find a way to watch them. Even though they're in theaters, except some of them are out in theaters now. But there's some that I want to watch, like this one. I can't find nowhere to watch The Brutalist. Conclave should be hitting streaming pretty soon. I know Raw Robot could be hitting streaming. I own Doom Part 2 on 4K Blu-ray. Challenge is already out on DVD and 4K Blu-ray. If I got to choose, it's going to be between Doom Part 2 and Hans Zimmer, because, he's the most famous and many people know who he is. And The Brutalist, because, like I said, it's one of the biggest top underdog movies of last year, which is getting a lot of praises by critics and why it got so many nominees so far. But other than that, it could be it could be The Raw Robot, because I heard that was one of the big animations last year, besides Inside Out too. So that's gonna be a hard one. I'm going with The Brutalist in this one. I mean, I do like Doom Part 2's score. It's really beautiful. It's really Samia, not Samia, what the word is, so fantastic. But if anything, I'll probably be going with the Brutalis in this one. All right, let's move on to Best Original Song Motion Picture. We got the Beautiful That Way, The Last Show Girl, Compress and Repress and Challengers, El Mel from Illumina Praise, Forbidden Road from Better Man. Okay, Better Man got a nomination because it is a 2024 movie, but it comes out the week that The Wolfman comes out, which her Better Man does look good. It's from the director of The Greatest Showman that has Hugh Jackman in it, which I did like The Greatest Showman musical. And The Better Man is that musical of that European pop singer. I forgot what his name is. I don't know any of his music, but I just heard he's a big music artist in Europe. So that's what the movie's about, and the movie does look good in my eyes. It does look good. Kiss the Sky, The Raw Robot, and Mia Camillo from Imola Preza. I might be going with The Raw Robot because I heard how good that song is, Kiss the Sky. So that probably be my choice. If anything, they might go after one of the others, probably the one from Better Man, because the guy who did The Greatest Showman, he won a lot of awards that one year when The Greatest Showman came out. But anything, I think it's going to be the Wild Robot, Kiss the Sky, would be my prediction. Alright, next one. Now we're getting to the TV stuff. I don't have the other TV show stuff on here, so, I mean, I might make that another video, but instead I don't want to make another video on that. But I will give you my prediction who I want to win. There's probably only two categories I care about for actors and actresses I want to win for, TV shows. But here, let's go. And also, and there's also another category. So after these two, I'll explain everything. Okay, I'll explain everything. So, best television series drama. We got The Diplomat, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Shogun, Slow Horse, Squid Game season 2. Squid Game, which just dropped like a couple weeks ago, and The Day of the Jackal. You all know who's gonna win best TV series drama, and that's gonna be Shogun. If Shogun won almost every Emmy award during the Emmy Award show a couple months ago, it's gonna win the award at the Golden Globe for best TV series, because Shogun is like the newest Game of Thrones, but on FX. It's basically what it is, the newest Game of Thrones, but on FX. Best television series, musical comedy. Abbott Elementary, The Bear, Hacks, Nobody Wants This, Only Murders in the Building, and The Gentleman. We all know we're going to win this one too. It's going to be The Bear. The Bear wins every year. After, it won one season one. It won the 1 year when season 1 came out. It won best television series for musical and comedy. The year came out for season 2. It won best musical and comedy. It's going to win again for season 3 because season 3 dropped in June, and that's what's going to win. Now, for the other categories that are not on here for TV shows, best TV limited series, I hope The Penguin wins, because The Penguin was nominated for that, so that's my choice to win. Best actor in a limited TV series, I want Colin Farrell to win for The Penguin, because he was good as The Penguin. I forgot who the other contenders are, but The Penguin, Colin Farrell. Best actress in a limited series, I want the chick, I forgot what her name is. God, the protagonist, the antagonist of Penguin, the mafia chick. She was good at her role, but I don't know if she's gonna win or not. But those are my predictions for those. There's other categories, but they don't have it on here on this ballot. This ballot is mostly for the movies, and then the two big ones for TV shows. But other than that, the Golden Globe starts in about, it's 5:18. So I got possibly 1 hour and something minutes before it starts. So hopefully I'll watch it, and then I'll make another video after the Golden Globe and just give you my review on how it was, what I thought, who won, why they should have won, why they didn't have to win, and all of that. And I'll probably find the list of the winners on the internet and post it on here to show you guys who won and everything else. But other than that, this is the long video. Thank you for sticking around and watching this whole thing. I'll see you on my next video on my Patreon. I'm still going to work on that. I was going to upload a video this morning for my first reaction to the anime of this year, which is Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 1. Didn't get a chance to, try to react to it. Been working around into doing it. So basically, I'll be reacting to probably Episode 2 when I get a chance to figure out how to doing it. Cause I watched Episode 1 of Season 2 because I couldn't wait. I had to watch it. Sorry. But other than that, I will go back and I will try to find a way to watch it and upload season 2, episode 2, my reaction on Patreon, and other than that, I will be adding some other shows and animes on it. But thank you for watching this long ass video, and I'll see you on my next video. Goodbye, everybody.